This week's Torah portion, it really is one of these great scenes. Chukat, Moses hits the stone. Was it, justified his sin? Not justified. What was his sin? Right? God says, you didn't believe in me, you're going to get punished now. What's going on here? And it's a great example to understand Nachmanides, because Nachmanides starts by bringing Rashi that we usually remember, and Rashi makes a lot of sense, a lot of logic, and Rashi says, the problem was, God said, talk to the stone, and you hit the stone. But Nachmanides says, I don't buy that, because he says, take your staff. Once he says, take your staff, speak to the stone. Once you say, take your staff, you're going to use your staff. And he gives an example from Egypt with, with the plagues, when God doesn't say hit the ground, but it's clear that he says, take your staff, do something with your staff. You know what you're meant to do. So he says, it's not that. And he even gets really cute, Nachmanides, and he says, you think for the stone it matters if you speak to it or if you hit it? It's a miracle both ways, and the Israelites will see that this is happening. So what's really going on here? And he also bashes Maimonides. He really bashes Maimonides, because Maimonides says the sin is that Moses got angry. And he says this also doesn't make sense. A, because of God's answer, for you didn't believe in me. Right? You did something that acknowledges misbelief. It has nothing to do with anger. And Nachmanides says there are other instances where Moses, it's clear, got even more angry, and there he wasn't punished. So that's not that. It doesn't make sense. Rather, the closest to it is Rabbeinu Hananel. Rabbeinu Hananel says the sin, the mistake, was that Moses and Aaron, Moses said, Notzi min hasela. We, implying Moses and Aaron will provide water for you, and they should have said God will. And that's the sin. And that's why God says, for you didn't believe in me. And here Nachmanides says this is one of the great secrets of the Torah. And it seems to me that what he's implying there, one of the great secrets of the Torah from his continuation and the first time that Moses was meant to speak hit the rock, the idea isn't the hitting or speaking, but that it's clearly understood that this is coming from God. And there has to be that acknowledgement. And that's what was lacking here. There was a scene, something had happened, and what we were told was, we are going to bring you water. Big no-no. Marvelous interpretation, thoughts on the Torah portion of Chukat on this epic scene. Shabbat Shalom.